Most people think the hardest part of caregiving is managing the medications and the appointments, but that's not what keeps you up at 2 a.m. It's the profound, crushing loneliness that no one warns you about. You are not broken or ungrateful for feeling this way. As a former family physician and now primary caregiver myself, I've seen this silence break even the strongest people. In this video, I'm going to break down the one reason this loneliness feels so intense. And I'll give you the very first step you can take today to finding your way back to yourself. Because caregiving can make you feel invisible, even while everyone needs something from you. I remembered a moment when it really hit me. I had finished helping my mom for the night. The medications were done. The dishes were done. Early in the day, I had paid bills, ran errands, washed clothes, answered the phone calls, just to make sure everything was okay. And then I sat down in silence, and I remember scrolling through my phone and realizing I didn't even know what to say to people. I saw friends posting anniversary photos, birthdays, brunch, normal life things. And meanwhile, I was calculating how many days more of radiation my mom had to endure and if she would sleep through the night. And what shocked me most wasn't that I was physically alone, no. But emotionally, I felt completely separated from the world. And as a former physician, I saw the same thing with caregivers over and over again. Strong, loving people disappearing behind responsibilities that no one could really see. That's why I had to make this video. Someone needs to say it out loud. I truly believe the reason that caregiver loneliness feels so painful is this: the identity shift. Caregiving slowly replaces every other version of you, not all at once, just a little at a time. You stop being the friend who always laughs or hangs out, or the woman that's building her career, or the partner, or the person who loved music, reading, traveling, going to church, or just hanging out. And without realizing it, your entire identity becomes, who needs something from me today? This shift is exhausting because we as human beings are not supposed to just have one role. We are multifaceted, we are layered and interesting. It's almost like caregiving becomes a room with no mirrors. You spend so much time reflecting care onto someone else that you stop seeing yourself entirely. And here's the dangerous part. People praise caregivers for being so strong, but very few people ask, who's taking care of you emotionally? So I'm going to ask you, who's taking care of you emotionally? We'll talk about a solution. If you don't have an answer to that, it's okay. And so this loneliness can grow quietly, not because you don't love the person that you're caring for. You probably love them very deeply. But somewhere along the way, you become disconnected from your own personhood. And when that happens, a whole house of people can feel emotionally empty. Honestly, sometimes caregivers get so consumed with taking care of other people's problems. When someone does ask us what we want, it's almost like we malfunction. We don't know what we want. Me need something? Let me circle back to you when I finish this pill organizer. But truly, this is why awareness matters. Because once you understand that this loneliness is connected to identity loss, you stop blaming yourself. So here's the first step I want you to take. Nothing overwhelming, nothing Pinterest perfect, nothing that will require extra energy you don't have. It's what I call the 5-minute exercise. It's actually a hack to let your body, your nervous system know that you are safe, that things are okay. The science tells us that when you stop to think about doing this activity, your prefrontal cortex here will fire and activate your parasympathetic nervous system. And that will decrease your heart rate, help your digestion, and create an overall rebalancing that you can feel. Calmness. So for the next 3 days, I want you to set a timer for just 5 minutes. And during those 5 minutes, you are allowed to do something just for you. Not for your loved one, not for the house, not for the to-do list, just you. Maybe you sit outside and drink some coffee or tea. Maybe you listen to one song with your eyes closed. Maybe it's a good stretch, or you write in a journal. Maybe you laugh at funny dog videos for 5 minutes straight, right? The goal is not productivity. The goal is remembrance of self. Because healing from caregiver loneliness requires reconnecting with tiny bits of yourself before rebuilding bigger ones. And 5 minutes might seem small, but for an exhausted caregiver, those 5 intentional minutes can become a doorway to feeling human again. That exercise was a powerful start, but rebuilding after caregiver burnout is a journey. If you need a more detailed map, I created something special, the Caregiver Reset Guide. It helps you and guides you on the next steps to take to reset and reevaluate and reimagine your caregiving. The link is in the description below. If you found any part of this video helpful, please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe so you won't miss any upcoming content. It helps this channel, which is just for us. All right, we talked about caregiver loneliness. The next topic we'll tackle is caregiver exhaustion and 3 things you need to hear, especially when the days are really hard. Let's do this last part together. Take a breath in, release, and say this with me. It's always a good time to take care. I'll see you in the next video.